From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Bills Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple.
The Jets' 39-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And now the first NFL carry for the Utah man, it's Zach Moss. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Absolutely love Zach Moss coming out of the University of Utah. He was a kid who grew up in the state of Florida and comes out of a famous football family. And you can see the bloodlines when he plays. Strong, determined, excellent vision, contact balance, and good patience as a runner as well. Many question his long speed, but I wouldn't worry about that a heck of a lot. Watch him eat up 5, 10-yard runs, and by the end of games, often over 100 yards.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down by Martin.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Faking the give, Darnold. Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
New York.
Play action. It's Darnold. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Off of play action, Darnold. And this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Darnold, a quick throw out to Mims on the perimeter. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Darnold on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
At the 38.
Here's Allen to throw it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold, eluding the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, They were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The ball carrier.
Jerry Hughes on the stop.
Hughes on the tackle. No gain on the play.
A play fake, and it's Darnold.
At their 49-yard line.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down, Jets.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Darnold.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if you're started through 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Ball carrier.
A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. And took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The pass to Brown as he holds it in. Now Brown, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown.
New York.
So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale.
It got his man complete. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-17. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Ballantyne to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start with a handoff to Johnson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Darnold. And they take him down. The Bills Bills get to him. The sack there by Trent Murphy.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball is snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Escaping the pressure right. Airing one out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 37. And here's Darnold to keep it. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
3rd down and 3.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bills are going to get the football back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Allen. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught at the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, 66 yards. And the Bills have retaken the lead. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Bills 24, Jets.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
On 2nd down, Darnold. Johnson with a completion over the middle. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And my goodness, another interception. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Being chased out left. Man open left side is Brown. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Allen. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
On play action, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Gabriel Davis, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills will add on to their lead. The point after is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And now here is another interception. Levi Wallace with a pick.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
A final shot before half for Allen. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Come on, QB, come on. 46 to Mike. 46 to Mike. In the face. 46 to Mike. 46.
Now Allen to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Allen again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
42-yard line.
Again they run. Again it's Gore. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
The tackle.
Frank Gore kind of continuing his tour around the AFC East. Remember, he was with Miami in 2018. Played for his opponents in this ballgame, the Bills, in 2019. And now wears the green with the New York Jets here in 2020. Well traveled. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Flush to his right. He's got this one complete to Perriman. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah. Ty Detmer.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
51's the mic. Hey, I'm coming.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bills 38, Jets 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A first down throw, Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Play action. It's Darnold. He'll air this one out for Mims. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Over on down.
They'll run on first down with Moss. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll go again here with Moss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Zach Moss, the ball carrier, brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the
now Allen going to give it to Moss. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Moss.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Right back to Moss. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Allen to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down.
30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Off of play action, Darnold. He'll air this one out for Mims. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That's good.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Taken down.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Now 3rd and...
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Allen now looks to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Darnold completes it, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 23 yards on the play.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
The ball carrier.
The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Today's
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Set.